Okay, everyone, listen up. Listen up. If you are new here to this channel, click that subscribe button. Click it. Click that subscribe button. Click it. There is all kinds of content on this channel for everyone. I got more content coming on the way, and I don't want you to miss it. So click that subscribe button. Go ahead and click that subscribe button. You want it to say subscribed. If it says subscribe, you haven't clicked it yet. Click it. Anyway, this video in particular is for those wide body boys, okay? Wide body boys and girls, all right? This is for the fatties, okay? This is for the chunkers, the heavy ones, the fat people, basically, okay? There's no easy way to say it. This is probably the fattest video I've ever made, okay? But it's okay. It's okay. We're gonna I don't know how to redeem myself after this. But anyway, listen. So let's talk about fast food. Let's talk about food really fast, okay? Here's my issue. All right, I'm not a big fast food person. I know. Shocking. He's fat as hell, but he claims he doesn't like fast food. Oh, ha ha! Yeah, whatever. Anyway, but the one I do like fast food. There's certain fast food restaurants that I do like, and I'd say my very favorite is Wendy's. Okay, Wendy's. Now, Wendy's to me is almost nostalgic. Okay, because where I grew up, there was not very many restaurants. I mean, like we had a Dairy Queen. Okay. And I remember it very fondly because when I was a very young kid, we got T-boned right in front of the Dairy Queen, and now it's a Mexican restaurant. And it still looks like that old school red roof Dairy Queen. It looks just like the old Dairy Queen. It's just a Mexican restaurant now. And I've never even been there. I might go check it out. But anyway, that was in the 90s, man. That was in the friggin' 90s. So the only other restaurant we had was a Wendy's. Fast food, anyway. We had a Chinese restaurant, and we had some seafood, but I never ate the seafood because, I mean, you don't eat seafood in a small town. You just don't do it. It's a very bad idea. Okay? If you like your butthole, you don't eat sushi in a small town. You don't eat seafood in a small town if you like your anus. And that's the golden rule. Anyway, so Wendy's was the restaurant that we had. We had Wendy's, and we used to have a Dairy Queen. But the Wendy's, man, the Wendy's was spectacular. Those freaking square burgers, man, and the meat was juicy. The shit was juicy, man, juicy. The fries, well, this is before they changed the fry recipe, so the fries were a little, But the burgers, man, the burgers and the chicken nuggets, they were phenomenal. I mean, that Gordon Ramsay level, delicious. Obviously, very big exaggeration there. But seriously, for a small town boy, that freaking Wendy's just was, it was amazing. It was so good, man. It was so good. Now, it took forever before we got a McDonald's in our little small town, and it was good, but the Wendy's was still smacking. That shit was still on point, and that's where I chose to go. If I had an option, if it was one of those random days where, hey, we're gonna get fast food, I was team Wendy's all day long. But and this was when I was a kid. This was when I was really, really young. Okay, and now I'm 32 now. I'm 32. And fast food doesn't really hit the same anymore. Probably because I'm a piece of crap. I'm fat, So it just is not exactly my cup of tea, and it's exactly not what I need. But when I do have fast food, it is Wendy's that I choose. Okay? So I moved from a small town when I was younger to a little bit of a bigger town, but not by a whole lot. It's gotten a whole lot bigger, but look at that. Look how ghetto that is. I'm sorry you have to see that. These things suck, by the way. These little plastic ringers. They're garbage. Don't buy them. Go metal. That was supposed to be a temporary fix, and it's temporarily pissed me off. So anyway, I've done got distracted. So in this slightly bigger town that I moved into, and like I said, it's gotten a whole lot bigger now. But in this small town, there was also a Wendy's. Okay, this Wendy's was also really good, and you got to remember too, this has been years ago now. So the thing is, you know, there was a yellow Wendy's and the red Wendy's. We're talking about packaging. The cups used to be yellow. The chicken nugget containers used to be yellow. The fry boxes used to be yellow, but now they're red. Okay. Back when their packaging was yellow, Wendy's was unstoppable. It was amazing. Very good. Okay. And there for the longest time, even after they switched, after they betrayed everyone and they went red, well, the food was still good. But I've been noticing a pattern, and that's the whole reason I'm making this video. Because I want to know that I'm not alone. Okay? So I need your help. I need your help. I need you to let me know in the comments. Okay? Does your Wendy's suck? Does it suck? And if so, why? Like what? Like, because here's the issue. The Wendy's in my hometown, where I currently reside, is currently employing a bunch of crackheads. And you know what? Crackheads make good food. I'm not dissing it. I'm not dissing your you know, you want to smoke a little crack while you make me my double stack? That's fine. Just don't get it on my burger, please. But please make the food good. Make the food good. But that's not the case. The food is dry. The chicken nuggets are hit and miss. The French fries, they stay pretty good. But that's about it. The breakfast is, you know, okay. What happened? What happened to the breakfast? The breakfast kind of, it hasn't changed a whole lot, but it just, the quality has gone downhill. Okay. So I've been doing this little experiment for like the past year, where a couple towns over where my grandparents live, they just got a brand new Wendy's, and it looks very futuristic. It's nice, and you know, I'm like, well, what a better way to find out if it's just my Wendy's that sucks, or if it's all Wendy's as a whole. Okay, so I go there. You know, I have my local Wendy's, and it's just dry. It's not that good. It just doesn't taste like Wendy's should. Okay, then I go to where my grandparents live. I have their Wendy's, and it just is. It's just okay. It's just okay. And I'm like, okay. You also got to give them the benefit of the doubt. Okay, they're a newer place. They're still getting their shit together. It's fine, right? We'll try it again. We'll try it again. Okay. So once again, you know, months later, we go back. I'm like, okay, they've had plenty of time to you know, gather the information to make the burgers as Wendy's as possible. You know what I'm saying? They've had time to perfect their craft here. Or so I think. I don't know. I'm just talking out of my butt right now. But anyway, you know, I think I'm like, okay, they've had a hot minute to figure out how to do a Wendy's burger. So we go back and we try it. And what do I get? I met with this dry, rubbery Wendy's hamburger with mediocre fries. The chicken nuggets are okay, and that's about it. But you know, I don't go to Wendy's for the chicken nuggets. I want that double cheeseburger, and I want it to be juicy. You know what I mean? That's the whole thing. That's what I'm really after. And I want that classic Wendy's beef taste. but I'm not getting it. I'm not getting it the past few times I've gone to Wendy's. Okay? And I've eaten it, and now at this point I've eaten Wendy's more times than I'd care to admit. But I really got to know. I'm like, is Wendy's not what it used to be? Or is it just bad luck? So I need your guys' help. Let me know in the comments, please. Am I crazy? Does your Wendy's suck? Is the beef dry as hell? Like, help me out here. Help me out. I'm very, very curious. Let the people know in the comments, okay? Let us fat boys and us fat girls, let us know. Does your Wendy's still taste like Wendy's? Does it still bring back those nostalgic moments with your parents, or with your high school buddies after a football game? You know what I'm saying? That's Wendy's to me. That's what that is. It's nostalgic almost. And nostalgic aside, okay, because you can't taste nostalgia. You just can't. Nostalgia you can't taste. It's not a thing. But it can taste the way it did back then, and it just isn't. It's not tasting like it was back then. Anyway, like I said, this is the fattest video I have ever made in my whole entire life. I have eaten on this channel. I have taken a Krispy Kreme donut, cut it in half, and I put a McDonald's sandwich on it. Okay? And it got thousands of views on my shorts. So this is probably fatter than that. Okay? It's probably fatter than that, just because of how passionate I am about this Wendy's. But that's all. Like I said, let me know in the comments below. This has been a very different video. I know. But if you enjoyed it, give it a thumbs up. I'd very much appreciate it. And like I said, if you're new here, click that subscribe button.